Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
The center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. That one drifts
that
inside.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Not even
3-1.
close there. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Off the plate inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Knee high. That's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Batting third, the designated
Man at first,
Kyle
and now the DH, Kyle Higashioka. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down. Here's Josh Young. Not close with that one. Ball 1. In the dirt. Marsh in position. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the count is even.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second,
Trey Turner at the plate.
Turner.
1 ball,
And
no
a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever.
Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tags the runner for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Batting third.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering
1-2.
down in the dirt. That one
Ball.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just
Full
misses
count.
with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
Ball.
And that's off the inside
1-0.
edge. 1-0. And another
Inside,
ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Count's full.
In the dirt, blocked. Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. That's outside.
That's a
ball 1. Suarez, a 6'1 lefty, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of a changeup. So digging in, Josh Smith. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
That's inside.
That's inside. Ball.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Hit in the air, left field. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And this place is rocking. It's 2-0. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Rips one to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
JT Realmuto stands in now and watches strike one. And that one is inside. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Way high.
That's a ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 5.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And now Bryson Stott. 1 for 1.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Turner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Here goes the runner. In the air, left field. Smith makes the play, and the inning is over. On to the third inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Suarez back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and the pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ground ball. Turner with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that one fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Boom. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Seager at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
2 up.
Pitch out, but no action.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge. Langford off of first with 2 away. So Sieg suffers the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here is Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Harper checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. They say he win.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
Now batting. The third
2 down, base is empty. And here comes Alec Bohm. And that misses. And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air right field. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Kyle Higashioka. That one fouled off. Inside.
No, that's inside.
And the count is 1-1. And there's a ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one inside. 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Clips the corner. 3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Young in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake.
1 out.
Burger.
Runner at second. Now here is Jake Burger. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second here, one gone. Boom. Slings to first in time. Josh Smith digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Got him, man.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the fourth, now batting Max Kepler. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a quick out, number 1. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Seager fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Next pitch off the plate.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. And that one
2-1.
upstairs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia settles under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. There's a strike.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Check swing, no appeal. And 1-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The Rangers trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pulls that one foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And he's out on the tag. Here is Marcus Semien. Grounded out his first time.
Marcus Semien.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Semien, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. And another ball. Next offer in there for a strike. And now 2-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Kepler brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryson Stott. First pitch, not close. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 and 2's the count.
Missed inside with the curve. Line drive. Langford hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Trey Turner.
Now batting,
both
the
2
shortstop.
in this one.
Turner.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Gets under and pops it up. Seager puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Jake Latz on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
it's 1-2. On the ground right side, Semien throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the 6th inning, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. Suarez back to work.
Foul ball.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now it's Corey Seager, 1 for 2. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The Phils holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Higashioka. Now pitching for the Phillies.
So now a pinch hitter, Jock Peterson. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Peterson.
That misses. Ball 1. Peterson just got a piece of it. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. The pinch runner for the Rangers, Leody Taveras. Next to hit, Josh Young. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Now 1-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Here's a high chopper to first, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back, and here is Kyle Schwarber. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Now pitching for
taking
Texas.
over on the mound for the Rangers.
Number
Cole
60.
Winn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's a ball.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
Now batting. Left
Max
fielder.
Kepler at the
Max
plate.
Kepler.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fought off foul. And that one is lifted in the air. And that drops foul. 2 outs. Struck him out looking. Back at Citizens Bank
Leading
Park.
off for the
And
Rangers,
now it's Jake
the first
Berger to
baseman,
hit.
Number 21, Jake Berger.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike. That's a foul.
And that one is
1-2.
downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. Good eye in that
that's
spot.
out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kepler makes the catch. And there's 1 away. So up next, Josh Smith. Misses outside. 1-0. On the ground.
Foul.
And that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. That's down
Ball.
and in. Oh, he doesn't get the
ball.
call. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
3-1, and he couldn't
Ball
come
four,
up
take
with
your
it.
base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound
Now
right
batting,
there.
the
Pretty
right
much
fielder,
gifted in
Adolis.
first base with a quick free pass.
Garcia. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 41, Joe.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first.
Now
Coming in as a pinch runner, Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
Garcia swings through it for strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Tying run at the plate. And that's
One
outside.
ball, 2 strikes.
The tying run at the plate. In the air, right side. Castellanos gets under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Heim in the box now. No balls and a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's inside. That's a ball.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Langford has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit.
Brandon Marsh.
Obi Milner taking over. On the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up. Simeon makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Real Muto.
Real Muto.
That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
The second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
And
One
that
ball,
skips
no
into
strikes.
dirt. Ross, in his 8th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Langford, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Corey Seager. 1 for 3. Rojas under it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Bryson Stott.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 37, Weston Wilson.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that.
0-2.
That one ran inside, almost got him. In the air, left side, Carter. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that is out of play. On the ground to the left, Seager throws across the diamond. Turner is out. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too.
Ball.
He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London.
1-2.
And a base hit up the middle. And now a 2-out opportunity for Kyle Schwarber.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of.
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Robert Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Schwarber in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Ezekiel Duran.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Number 50, Orion Kerkering.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here.
2-0.
Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Wilson. Now only 1 out remaining.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Berger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that misses off the outside edge.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Kerkering is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.